That's a big part of it, especially when you got a guy like Jordan Spray. And Jordan Spray is a fantastic running back. And we apologize, folks, if you're just joining us live. Well, actually, if we're just getting with you live, again, we've had all kinds of problems here with the internet system, and we apologize. It is 5:54 to go here in the second quarter. Your Bobcats are up 6-0, but they just turned it over twice, dropped the ball on the ground twice, 2 fumbles in back-to-back possessions. Manila has the football right around midfield, well, pretty close. They're on 48. They got a 4th down and 6 here, very important down. The last time they had a 4th down, the Bobcats just brought the kitchen sink, and it worked. Let's see if it works here. One safety, but he's not very deep. That's Bryden Hewitt. Roman Davis backs up off the wide receiver. And it looks like rolling out to the right, the quarterback. He's going to be brought down by Dylan Richmond and Gary Comstock. They sack him in the backfield. That's going to be a turnover downs, back-to-back turnover and downs. They totally redeemed themselves.
Absolutely, man. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to look at this defense. If the defense could manifest themselves in a person, it's like a pitcher. So that's all I'm going to say about it. But they're playing absolutely fantastic. I love to see it.
I absolutely love it, too. The Bobcats are going to take over. Not only take over, but have fantastic field position at the Manila. It looks like they're 39-yard line, I believe. 5:23 to go here. 6-0. Your beloved Bobcats. Low snap. Good job by Smith. Hands off to Gutierrez. This is the first time we've seen Gutierrez tonight. Again, he was a little banged up from last week. The knees are hurting him. He's going to play a limited role tonight, according to Coach Treadway.
Well, I like to see Jake Gutierrez. I like the way he runs the ball. He's quick to get through the hole, but then he does a little dancing around there, and he can make some guys miss.
And it's not a slow dance either, my man.
Oh,
it's
absolutely not. Nope.
2nd down and 9 for the Bobcats. They're going to spread 3 wide. Halfback to the side, up back. That's Red Eddington, the sophomore. He's going to keep it. Clay Smith as he bounces up, but right into a wall of Manila defenders. If he got a yard, it was barely. Good job by the interior defensive line of Manila there, stuffing that run, because that run has worked so far tonight, and Clay Smith is a little ginger getting up there. He is nursing something there, you can tell, whether it's lower back, maybe the hip, something there. 3rd down and 8 here for the Bobcats. 4:28, and again, we apologize. We've had all kinds of issues. We were told something on the internet, and it didn't quite go the way we wanted it to. Big 3rd down here for the Bobcats. They're going to try to draw them off sides. Did it work? Referee says no. Look back over to Coach Trevor Poe. Get your color combination. Get your play. They may even take a timeout. 3 seconds to go on the play clock. They will. Well, they're going to take a timeout. We didn't get the chance to do it live, so we're going to do it live. Happy birthday, Amber Leach. If you can hear us, I don't know if they're watching live on the sideline over there. We believe she's actually here on the sideline right now. So happy birthday, young lady. She's 29, I think. Again, I don't know how many years she's been 29, but happy birthday to you, Amber Leach. And we appreciate you joining us over there. So this is my buddy Jared Grady, a classmate of mine. We argue all the time, but I still love him.
I'm going to be 29 for quite a few years myself. So
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. You're not aging a bit at all. See that receding hairline? No, not a bit. Guys, we appreciate you joining us here. Again, we had some issues. We were under the assumption of something that wasn't quite there, and we finally hopefully got it figured out. We're going to go back to the action out here as it's going to be 3rd down and 8 for the Corning Bobcats. Gutierrez is back out there. You got Grubb, who's 80% healthy this week. He's on your near side. It's going to be Dylan Lane. Clayton Crosby, the CSR Player of the Week, and Bo Young out to the far side, and those big Corning crushers up front. Clay Smith out of the shotgun. There's a snap. He flips the ball. He's going deep! He's going deep. He's got a man, but they knock him down. Is it going to be pass interference? They're going to call incomplete. Incidental contact is going to be the call there. Obviously, it's hard for us to see this far away. That's your deep guy, Bo Young. Him and Amaker are your 2 guys you go deep with. I like the play call.
Yeah, take a shot downfield. Why not there, Andy? There was a little bit of contact there, but credit to the Manila defender right there. He was kind of got him covered.
I tell you what, I like the play call here, too. Going for it on 4th down. Obviously, you're in their territory. Low snap, and a matter of fact, either the center was going off a different count or the rest of the players are going off a different count. I don't know who was wrong there, but either way, it's going to result in a false start. And we talked about shooting yourself in the foot, and right there it just happened.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Andy, educate me here a little bit. What's up with the pink flags tonight?
Well, it's the month of October, obviously, so it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And speaking of, I'm glad you brought that up. We have got a little combination thing with the Newport Greyhounds. We're going to do a pink out at Newport, both sides, even have a donation box at the gate. It's going to go to a good cause for breast cancer awareness. So good job by the referees for getting the pink socks out, or the pink flags out, I'm sorry. Here we go. Screen pass on 4th down. Gutierrez has got some blockers. He cuts it up. He's going to be hit pretty hard there. He does not have enough room, and you can tell Gutierrez does not have that 3rd and 4th gear this week.
Mm-hmm. I like the play call there, though.
I do too.
Manila's deep in that backfield. The screen was there. Maybe get some guys to hold some blocks. Gutierrez.
Tim Manila going the other way.
A couple guys miss. I think we'd be in business there. That was a good play call.
Absolutely, I totally agree. You know, anytime the defense is getting aggressive like that, you want to use that aggressiveness against them, and that's where the screen pass comes into play there. I like the play call. I'm totally okay with that. But give Manila some credit. Hey, this is their homecoming night. It's an opportunity for them to notch a conference win, and I can tell they want it bad. 1st down, 3:39 to go. Spray outside. He bounces outside. Bounces it back in. He's got room. Bryden Hewitt and another Bobcat's going to take him down. That's going to be Bo Young, but not before a 1st down. And they're in no huddle offense right now. The Manila Lions are. They do have. I thought they had one timeout left. They've either got one or none. It was either official timeout early on or it was them. McCaskill outside, the senior. He's going to be brought down in the backfield by Gary Comstock. We hear that name quite a bit, especially on defense.
Yeah, boy, Andy. I think that Gary Comstock is out to play today, man. That guy is running the ball like a madman, and he's made a lot of tackles in the backfield.
Totally agree. As Cooper Hopkins comes off the field there, Mr. Cooper Hopkins, that's what I call him. He's so nice to us. I talk to him every week, and it's always sir and Mr. Earls, and I sure do appreciate it. These kids are raised right. Looking for the screen pass himself low. It's caught, but it does not matter because Gary Comstock, again, sniffed that one out.
Matthew Gibson on the screen pass.
And that is going to be Matthew Gibson on the catch. And that kid's a tight end. He's actually a really good defensive player, extremely good pass rusher. He's even a linebacker last year, pretty big boy. And good job going down low to catch that, number 11 in gold. But, again, good job by the Bobcat defense. 3rd down and 9, 2:28 to go. High snap. They're looking for a screen again. Do they get it? They do. It's McCaskill. He's going to be brought down by the senior Jared Seelig at the line of scrimmage. He sniffed it out. And I tell you what, they're doing everything they can to use that aggressiveness against them, but it's not working. These Bobcats are smart.
Absolutely, man. Jared Seelig looked like a big bear coming after a little squirrel there. I was almost fearful for him.
Yeah. Hey, Jared, Jared Grady, what's Jared Seelig's GPA, by the way?
Oh, 4.0.
Thank you.
It's a very impressive, something that I never achieved, that's for sure.
I second that. I was also in your boat. So good job, Jared Seelig. Smart play by the senior, 4.0 GPA. By the way, the strongest Bobcat, too, and it looked like it there. He threw him down with authority. Here comes a snap. Oh, he's got pressure by Amaker. He gets a hold of him, but he gets away. There's Dakota Wilkins. He throws across his body across the field. That's so dangerous. It's incomplete. He was looking for, looks like number 3 of Manila, and we do not have him. Dustin Clark, I believe. He's number 2 on our roster. That's Dustin Clark. That's their free safety. That young man had a big game in a 35-0 win over Marvel a couple weeks ago. 2 touchdowns, and he forced 3 fumbles. You want to talk about a heck of a football game now.
Boy, go ahead, Andy, sorry.
But he just couldn't quite bring that one in. Go ahead, Jared.
I was just going to say, plays like that always make me scared, not just for the opposing team to bust out a big play, but those crossing routes, kids can get hurt on those.
Yeah. There's a bobble on the sweep to Dylan Lane. He picks it back up and even tries to find a hole to run, but there's nowhere to go. But I think there's some laundry on the field. Let's see what happens here. Face mask on the defense, and Corning's going to catch a break there. You go from a loss of, 3 or 4 yards, and now you're going to go forward.
Well, I'll take a couple more of those. So far, with the turnovers that we've had, untimely turnovers, maybe Lady Luck is going to kind of shift her presence in our favor.
Lady Luck has been cruel tonight. She's been really cruel. So we appreciate our CSR staff tonight: Ricky Betts, Carson Bowser, Jared Grady, Colton Ladyman, Desi Earls, Nikki Miller, Tim Earls, and David White. We appreciate y'all, all of y'all. 1st down and 10 for the Bobcats, 1:19 to go. There's going to be a false start. They have got to figure out whatever call you're going to go off of. If you're going off the first sound, the second one off Hut, whatever it may be, they've got to get it together. They're antsy, and it's not a big stage necessarily, although they know this is a game that they can possibly win. I'm not sure what that is.
I think it's a company by the name of Blue Origin. Their motto is just step forward consistently.
Consistently. Well, they've been consistently false starting, I'll tell you that. Clay Smith, the offside. He's going to bring it back. He's got some room. He's got a blocker grub. He makes a guy miss, and he's finally going to be brought down. He ran forever for those 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah.
1:01 to go on the clock. Corning's going to take a timeout. And while they take a timeout, we're going to look at a couple of scores here from around our area. Hoxie, 7, Newport, 6. Second quarter. That's right, Hoxie 7, Newport 6. I believe Newport was a 2-point favorite in that one. Harrisburg 14, Piggott 8 in the second quarter. Piggott is hanging around there. Harrisburg was a 21-point favorite in that game. So we're trying to find a few more here. EPC is up 21-8 there. I don't see anything else that's really in our area necessarily. While we've got an opportunity, though, Pocahontas 12, Westside 9. While we've got the opportunity, though, Growing Corning Together is going to be hosting a movie night in the park. That's Wynn Park, October 19th and 26th. That's going to be around dark time, 7:30-ish, we say. Kind of like us going live tonight. It was a long-ish. We apologize. Growing Corning Together, movie night at Wynn Park, and it's October 19th, 26th. Beetlejuice and Hocus Pocus be there. Food, vendors, good times. Quick pass to Bo Young. It's caught. Good job. He's making a move. He's down the sideline. He's still going. Breaks a tackle. They finally push him out of the bounds. I can't tell where they're going to mark him out of bounds at. I do think he has enough for a first down, though.
It looks like about the 24-yard line.
Man, I tell you what, when they call that play, Clay Smith does not hesitate whatsoever, and it's a zip.
Yeah, he gets that ball out real quick. I love that little screen pass.
Yes, sir. That ball is on a rope. Recent history between these two teams has been absolutely a blast. It's been thrillers. I'm going to tell you something. Last year, Manila won 34-30 in a thriller. On this same field 2 years ago, Manila won 26-16, but it was a close game to the very end. And it looks like Amaker is going to be brought down. Bo Young is going to be brought down on the far sideline. I don't know that he gained a yard, maybe half a yard there. 43 seconds to go, 32-second play clock. The Bobcats do have timeouts, and they are not utilizing them here, which is very odd to me. 31 seconds now, 19-second play clock. Let's see what the Bobcats choose to do here. And Grubb points Dylan Lane to the opposite side. Get over there, son. There we go. Quick snap, quarterback keeper to the far side. Smith's got some room. He's got a lot of room. Matter of fact, I think he's got a first down. He does. 15 seconds ago. You got to call a timeout now if you're the Bobcats. They're going to move the chains. The clock will stop until those are moved. They're going to hurry up. They've got 15 seconds on the game clock, and it's about to start. It's 14-13. They have got to get up there in a hurry. And finally, what are we seeing here? There's no timeout call. What's going on? 11 seconds. They're all confused.
I'm very befuddled here, Andy.
I'm dumbfounded, confused. I'm come baffled. I'm just mixing words now. Like, I don't even know what to say.
That sounded really good. I'm not disagreeing with Coach here. I like that we're on the road. We have a 6-point lead, but you're so far into their territory.
Oh, man.
Why not try to take advantage of this opportunity?
Do we know? I'm looking over here at the Manila guys. They don't know either. We're all confused. We have no idea what just happened there. They're wanting the game clock. Yeah, they're wanting the game clock set to 15 seconds. But essentially, Corning just got a free time out there. We'll take it, obviously. But 15 seconds is going to go. They're going to add 4 seconds to the game clock here. That was a very odd set of circumstances there, and it should start here in just a second. Snap, Smith, quick pass, Grubb. He's got a blocker out there, Dylan Lane. He misses his block, though, and Grubb's going to be brought down. Let's hope he's okay. That was an awkward tackle there. 10 seconds to go, and the Bobcats do use one of their 2 timeouts left. Let's hope Riley Grubb is okay. Coach Treadway said he was 80% coming into this game. Speaking of injuries and injury updates here, Jake Gutierrez will play a limited role today. You've seen him a little bit. He got banged up last week. He's not fully healthy. The good news is Dylan Willer is back from that scary accident at EPC, neck injury, and Bryden Hewitt is also back from the concussion protocol from EPC. He missed being able to play last week by just 2 days. And I got to say something else about these kids. We've got good parents and grandparents at Corning High School. I was at the Mexican restaurant today, and Jared Seelig comes out of nowhere and calls me sir, says he appreciates me. That's kids going out of their way to you to meet and greet you and tell you that stuff. And like I said, Cooper Hopkins always nice to me. Riley Grubb this week's been nice to me. Just extremely, extremely pleasant young men to be around. They're so professional, and I love that about this football team.
That's going to be infectious, man. That's not just this senior high team. I'm sure that's trickling down into the junior high and into the kids that's going to be growing up in this program.
That's a good point, Jared, because they obviously look up to him. Passing on the flag route, Amaker's open, scores! Touchdown Bobcats! Put 6 on the board for the black and gold with 4 seconds to go, and they strike. And I'm going to tell you what, that's a huge momentum shift right there.
That was big time, man. It looked like he set up camp out there. He was so wide open.
Man, you're right. He got away from him, got behind him. I just don't know if they lost him, if it was miscommunication. Listen, we talked earlier, Manila is one of the few high schools at this level that plays zone coverage in the secondary. Maybe they just got confused. Bobcats going for 2. Up the middle, man, Clay Smith is bouncing around. Is he going to get in? He does. Let's see the instant replay on that one if we can. That was a fantastic job. Watch the footwork of Clay Smith on this instant replay if we've got it. Fantastic job there by number 12, Clay Smith. We had issues with our system earlier, and we're not able to do the instant replay right now, so we apologize about that. Wow, 14-0, 4 seconds ago before halftime.
I'd like to go back to that touchdown catch, Andy.
That would have been awesome too, because you're right. It seems like he set up shop out there for a while. We have a massive. Did you see that, Jared?
I did.
We have a massive inflatable football, like a beach ball, on the visitor sideline that Growl, the mascot, is kicking around out there. That is fantastic. And
I'd love to see the fans kind of keep that going. I think Growl's out there playing volleyball by himself.
Yeah, speaking of, by the way, Growl has been fantastic this year. I don't know, and I apologize. I'm probably going to butcher his name. It's either Gage or Greg Lane, but he has done a fantastic job doing that this year. I mean, his energy, he does really good with the kids. And I tell you what, when he gives you a high five, it hurts.
And it looks like he's obviously using props now. So props to him.
Yeah, he's taking his game to a whole new level. And we appreciate that. As Manila will take the kickoff return here up to about the 44-yard line with 3 seconds to go. Apologize there. Had to grab one of our CSR staffers there, Carson Bowser, for a second. Let's see if Manila tests the waters here and goes deep. You've got, not great field position, but decent field position for it. Maybe do a little hook and lateral here. Maybe you do a screen pass of sorts, whatever it may be. You've got some options here. Why not? Obviously you could turn the ball over. You could get sacked. You never know. But if you trust your offensive line, I say give it a shot. You're down 14-0. You need something to get some excitement back and the momentum back before halftime.
Yeah, that's got to be a low percentage play, not just for any damage for Manila to have, but, it's a low percentage play for anything good to come out of it too.
Amen. Speaking of screen pass, there it is. McCaskill grabs it. Good catch, but he's not going to go anywhere. And that's number 7, Landon Berry. Good job by number 7 there, and he's excited, and he should be. Your Corning Bobcats have a lead 14-0. Again, if you're just joining us, you're watching Corning Bobcat football live via the Corning Sports Report. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors. Harold's Barbecue out of Corning, Arkansas. Proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcats. The best barbecue in town by a stoplight. Stop by and say hi to the crazy pitmaster, Lyndon Massey. Carry out, dine in, catering. Come hungry, leave happy. Harold's Barbecue. A big thanks to Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Kathy Goodman and staff would like to invite you to drop by for any of your pharmaceutical needs and or Razorback and Bobcat apparel. Drop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 1, or use the convenient drive-thru. Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Red Taylor Ford, locally owned and operated by the Taylor family since 1977. Their company has been an integral part of the Corning community since their beginning, participating and or donating to basically every major community project to come before them. They have a top-notch service department with master certified technicians. Contact them for all of your automotive needs at 870-857-3516 or at www.redtaylorford.com.
This is Mike Vincent, Certified Public Accountant. I've been a Bobcat fan for as long as I can remember, having worn the black and gold as a student years ago. Join me in supporting our students as they proudly represent our school and community. And come see me on 2nd Street in downtown Corning for all your tax and accounting needs. Go Bobcats.
CSR would like to thank Parkview Restaurant of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. Parkview offers breakfast, lunch, and supper, including daily plate lunches, and they have a deli with a variety of lunch meats and nightly specials. Amy and Danny and Jordan are big supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Thank you to Parkview Restaurant. A special thanks to Richardson Family Dentistry out of Corning, Arkansas. Locally owned, locally operated, a fine dental office with a great staff that are all proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcat Athletics program. Richardson Family Dentistry. Your local Farm Bureau insurance company introducing Ag Promise, an exceptional policy that protects everything farmers rely on. Ag Promise is a competitively priced, easy to understand, and tailored to meet your specific needs. That's Farm Bureau's commitment to you, and they have a team of local agents and adjusters ready to back it up. Give them a call today to protect your agribusiness. It's not complicated, it's a promise. Ag Promise, 870-857-6788.
Hey all you Bobcats, this is Ty Price of Price Farms, and I want to challenge everyone to attend at least 5 football games this year. Let's show our boys that we believe in them. Remember, once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat.
A special thanks to Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation on their sponsorship. Whether it's grain bins, wells, pumps, underground pipe, or any service of that nature, Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation will take care of you. Rhonda and Jerry Solace would like to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. First Choice Healthcare in Corning, Arkansas, proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics, celebrating 25 years of community healthcare. At First Choice Healthcare, we practice compassionate, affordable healthcare for everyone to help improve lives and build healthier communities. First Choice Healthcare, your community, your health. CSR would like to give a special thanks to B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas, for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Brian and Lisa Bass are proud graduates of Corning High School, and they invite you to call them for any of your well drilling needs. 870-215-3808, B&B Well Drilling. A big thanks to Clay County Electric Co-op out of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. CCE is an electric utility company in Clay County with dedicated workers and a friendly staff, and have always been proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Clay County Electric Co-op, 3111 US 67 Corning, Arkansas, 870-857-3521. A special thanks to Woolard Flying Service out of Corning, Arkansas for supporting Bobcat Athletics. Matt Wooler would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck this season and also remind them that the sky is the limit. Woolard Flying Service, 870-857-3839. A special thanks to Civil Engineering Associates for being proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics. 2 locations, one in Jonesboro, one in Poplar Bluff. Professional engineer John Seelig of CEA would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Keith and Rhonda Turner of K-Ron Farms would like to encourage the community to support the students of the Corning School District. Whether it is a sporting event or an academic accomplishment, these students are representing our school. We need to let them know how proud we are of them. Let's show our Bobcat pride. It's great to be a Bobcat. K-Ron Farms. Looking for a good and reliable used car? Stop by and see the father-son combination of Mark and Kyle Williams at Mark's Car ER Auto Sales. Proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcats, locally owned and operated, 870-565-5046. Wiedemann Farms, 561 County Road 131 in Corning, Arkansas. Wiedemann Farms has been serving the Corning community since 1978. Larry and Mary Wiedemann are proud supporters of not only the city of Corning, but of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Wiedemann Farms, go Cats. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Boschlicker Brothers Farms for sponsoring our endeavor. The Boschlickers have always been avid Bobcats and avid supporter of all things Corning Athletics. Thank you again, Boschlicker Brothers Farms. First National Bank takes the banking experience and customizes it to fit you. Whether it's supporting your Corning Bobcats or saving you time by eliminating trips to the bank, First National Bank puts you first, always. Member FDIC and equal housing lender, First National Bank. Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann out of Corning, Arkansas. Extremely kind-hearted people who not only support the community, but they also support the Corning Bobcat Athletics. Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to State Representative Joe Jett for sponsoring our endeavor. Mr. Joe Jett has always been active in the community, whether it's supporting the town of Corning or it's supporting Bobcat athletics. This is a political ad paid for by State Representative Mr. Joe Jett. Corning Sports Report would like to give a shout out to Watson Oil Company for their continued support of Corning Bobcat athletics. Locally owned, locally operated. Kelly and Chad Watson would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Watson Oil Company, 406 Southeast 1st Street, Corning, Arkansas, 870-857-0006. Most of us are more comfortable doing important business with people we know and trust. You've been running into shelter insurance agent Kirk Scobie and Corning at church, at the grocery store, and the county fair for more than 25 years now. If personal service, trust, and easy access to your insurance agent are important to you, give Kirk Scobie or his team a call. Contact Kirk Scobie and ask about a free personal protection review for your auto, home, or life insurance today. From all the guys here at CSR, we'd like to give a special thanks to Mike Townsend. Mike Townsend is the owner and operator of Mike Townsend Farms, LLC out of Corning, Arkansas. Whether it's grain, lime, hay, byproducts, gravel, and litter, Mike Townsend Farms covers it all. Again, thank you to Mike Townsend Farms, LLC. Corning Sports Report would like to give a shout out to Rockwell Farms out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas. Logan and Karen Rockwell have been avid supporters of not only the city of Corning, but of Corning Bobcat athletics. Logan and Karen would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Rockwell Farms. CSR would like to give a special shout out to Heritage Ag out of Hoxie, Arkansas. Serving Arkansas farmers since 1966, leading the farm equipment industry into the 21st century. Call Brody Morrow, salesman at 870-886-6663 or 870-809-1822, Heritage Agriculture of Arkansas.
When you need to find a part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in to Carquest and roll on.
Midwest Auto Parts, longtime proud supporters of the Corning Bobcats. Locally owned by the George family and serving your community since 1946. Midwest Auto Parts.
Roll in to Carquest and roll on.
We're live back here in Manila, Arkansas. It's halftime. The Bobcats are up right now 14-0. We got about 6 minutes to go until we get you back to some football action. We apologize we came on a little bit late. The Bobcats have absolutely done a fantastic job on the ground, but obviously their last touchdown was through the air. They have turned the ball over, though, twice. Little things like that will get you. Fortunately, the defense has been huge. They're pitching a shutout right now. Again, doing a fantastic job, especially up front. I don't know if you can hear me now because the PA guy's up there talking, so we apologize. Jared, I'm going to take it back to you now. If you can hear me, I'm assuming you can. You're nodding, so.
Crystal clear, Andy Earls. All right, so Manila's going to be set to kick off to Corning whenever we return from halftime, but I want to talk a little bit about the Manila head coach. Jake Hill is the third coach in his many seasons. Hill was previously coached he had coached in the state of Mississippi for 3 years. His wife, she's from Caraway, Arkansas, which is just down the road from here in Manila, and brought Hill here. Typically the wife wins in those battles of where you're going to end up in residing. Funny thing about Hill is he played quarterback and wide receiver at Ole Miss. In fact, he was a senior whenever Eli Manning was a freshman. Boy, that would be a fun place to be with one of the Manning brothers playing football there. All three of his brothers played Division I football or baseball at either Ole Miss or Marshall. Those brothers, where are they now, you ask? One is in his second season as an NFL official, and one is an SEC official, and the other is an offensive coordinator for top JUCO programs in the country. Boy, that's an impressive bloodline if you ask me. Wish I had some of those genetics. It would be nice. I'm just 5'6" and struggling to make it here in Northeast Arkansas. But I love Northeast Arkansas. It's my home. It's a fantastic place to be from if you're okay with mosquitoes.
Let's make some noise for every float and every grade that participated today to make it a success, and everyone in the community that came out.
We've still got 4 minutes left until they kick off here in the second half. Looks like Corning is out now trying to go through their warm-up routine.
And I'm back here in the press box here with my buddy Jared Grady. He's a big Atlanta Braves fan, bless his heart.
Oh, we're going to talk about that.
Nobody's perfect, though, by the way. Nobody's perfect. So, obviously, Cardinals fans, if you guys have an update, let us know. We have no service here. We cannot figure out what in the world's going on. We're in suspense. By the way, the Cardinals are up 1-0 in that series. I just want to throw that out there.
I'll give you the update. It's 1-1.
1-1?
Braves won 3-0 tonight.
Oh, wonderful. Fantastic. Not at all.
Okay,
so, hey, let's get back to football. Bobcats are up 14-0
I wanted to talk a little bit more about the Atlanta Braves.
The Bobcats are up 14-0 right now as Carson is throwing something over my shoulder here. I guess he's wanting me to read this. It must be pretty important. It has nothing to do with anything that we're doing tonight. It's something about a cartoon drawing. Either way, I'll give it back to Carson. I'm kidding. He's trying to give us some score updates tonight. We appreciate you tuning in. Guys, we got in here. It had some issues. Some major issues that we didn't even know we were having until about halfway through it, and then we combated it the best we possibly could, and here we are. So we're live. But, hey, the good news is our Bobcats are up 14-0 right now, and they haven't even played their best game by any means.
No, not offensively. Defensively, man, these guys are, collapsing to the ball. They're in the backfield, and they're playing smart. You know what I like about this Corning defense is, Manila's tried to run the screen play several times, and either some defensive linemen or some linebackers have been staying at home and sniffing that out every single time. I don't know if that's something that they saw in the scouting report, that Manila was prone to trying to take advantage of over-aggressive defenses, but it hasn't worked against this Corning defense in key times of the game.
Yeah, I got to tell you something, guys. It's baby fever out there right now. Babies being born everywhere, and we're so happy and proud. As Carson said to me, something I'm going to throw it to the side because babies come first always. Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Boomer Brownie. You remember Boomer?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, beautiful baby boy. Miles is the name. And I'm going to tell you something, healthy baby too. 8 pounds, 15 ounces. Fantastic. Congratulations to all the Brownies. I know Grandma and Grandpa are excited right now. We're happy for you guys if you're watching with us, guys. Boomer, you're not getting sleep for a while, brother, so just be ready for that, okay? If you need someone to talk to at 3 a.m., I'm here for you. No, I'm kidding. Call Jared.
8 pounds, 15 ounces. He's on his way to being another Boomer Brownie. That dude was massive.
Yes, he was. I tell you what, also, Mr. and Mrs. Bradley Morrow, I believe, are expecting a baby today. And I know that's Ralph Morrow, the athletic director. That's his grandson. His other grandson, Brett, just had a baby, him and Paige, and now here they are with another one. So Ralph's been extremely busy. He's lost a lot of sleep in the hospitals here lately, too. So congratulations, you guys. If that baby has came out, I believe that's going to be a baby girl, and I think Hadley is the name from what I'm understanding. So wishing you all the best, and I don't know if you are at the hospital. If you're even watching us or not, probably not. Got more important things to do right now. But if you are, hey, guys, we're wishing the best. And if that baby's already here, if Hadley's already here, congratulations to you. All right, so Carson's finally made himself useful. Thank you, Carson. I appreciate it over there. I'm kidding. He's done a great job tonight. We are getting some score updates here. Batesville 20, Perryville 13. That's fairly close to us there. Perryville not too far down the road. Win 21, Green County Tech 7. Let's try to get some 3A3 scores here if we can for you guys. I'm scrolling through. Gosnell 16, Rivercrest 14. That's interesting. Highland 34, Cave City 7. That's in the first quarter. My goodness, they're running away with that one. Where's our 3A at here? We're still looking. Here we go. Newport 20, Hoxie 7. Newport turned it on here in the second quarter. It's almost at halftime there. Harrisburg 14, Piggott 8 at the half. They're at the break there. Osceola 7. Wait for it. One Ridge 6. It's a ball game right there at the half. Okay, at the half there. That's all the ones I got, and I sure ain't gonna tell you about the Braves and Cardinals game if that truly was the final score. I don't want any part of that. Hey, it's homecoming here tonight for the Manila Lions. Any type of homecoming game. I know you remember playing homecoming games. You got a little extra juice, a little extra energy, if you will. You're really revved up. I think at times maybe they were a little too revved up in the first half.
Yeah, their defense was out there making plays, though, forcing fumbles. They've just got to capitalize on their offense. Manila does. But I hope they don't. Because I'm not here supporting Manila. I'm here supporting Corning.
And you've seen Treadway there. That was an interesting camera view there with Treadway and Jake Gutierrez. And obviously one of life's teaching moments right there, obviously. Gutierrez not fully healthy this week, but they had him in here a couple of times. He's got some banged-up knees. I want to say something a little bit about this Manila team. They come in 2-2 on the season. They lost last week to Piggott 44-14. Currently ranked number 40 in all of 3 out of 47 teams. But they did beat Corning last year at Corning 34-0. And even won this game here last year, or 2 years ago, 26-16. They were picked to finish 7th in all of 3 out of 8 teams. Went 3-7 last year, but they got a very strong sophomore class. You've already heard the names tonight, like Jordan Spray and those guys. A very, very talented sophomore class. The 2 wins were against teams maybe ranked in the bottom 5th of Conference 2A. But again, a win is a win, and they have 2 of them so far, okay? Typically you think of Manila as a basketball or a baseball school, but Coach Jake Hill is doing everything he can to change that culture here at Manila.
Yeah, you talked about a win is a win. What did Coach Houston not always say whenever he had a kind of an unimpressive win against a team? Half the teams in the country would take what we have today.
Yeah,
that's a W.
There's another coach at Arkansas as a basketball coach, but he used to say a raggedy ride's better than a smooth walk. So again, a win is a win. There's no style points in football, I can promise you that. And the Bobcats will be returning the second half kickoff. They'll be going from the left of your screen to the right of your screen. And it looks like Amaker and Bo Young is deep, and the guys above them are going to be Parker Davis and Clayton Crosby. We've seen a lot of people kick to those up backs, if you will, so those 2 need to be ready for sure. Again, 14-0 here at Manila. The last 2 years, this game has been awful close, came down to the wire, so do not be surprised if Manila – and again, they were in the locker room for a long time. Jake Hill had them in there. They came out extremely late. So don't be surprised if they have a little something here in the second half. High kick, we just spoke about that. Parker Davis comes up. He catches it on the run, bounces it back, about breaks his ankle. Hang on to that ball, son. They're trying to strip him from behind. It looks like he does. Good job by Parker Davis of being ready and awake. You go in the locker room, you sit down for a while, you're stiff, come out, and boom, the ball's coming to you.
That'll get your heart rate up to 100 real fast. Or 120
Yeah.
or 30.
Good job by the sophomore there. 45 in white, Tyler Golden smiling over there. That was a good job. I like that. And I love this coaching staff, too. Very versatile group of guys. Gunnar Cook, Trevor Poe, Coach Larry Treadway, and Tyler Golden. Trevor Poe is going to be it's going to be his time right now with the offense coming out here. 4 wide, a little bit different look than what we've seen tonight. Get back here, Dylan Lane. There you go. 4 off the line of scrimmage. That is legal. Handoff up the middle to Gary Comstock, but number 51, my goodness, Peyton McQueen. And we just spoke about the Manila sophomores. There's another one.
Yep.
And all of his weight came down on him. We don't have a weight on him, but all of his weight came down on Comstock there and plowed him into the ground there. Second down and 9 for the Bobcats. Gary Comstock comes off the field now, and Jake Gutierrez. Let's see if he learned anything there from Coach Treadway in that huddle there. 3 wide, up back. That's Rhett Eddington, another sophomore. Hand off to Gutierrez, and he's got room over here to the near side. He takes it almost out of bounds. He's going to plow over a guy, and I think he's got enough for a first down. Fantastic job by Jake Gutierrez. Fantastic blocking on the edge.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't touched for 12, 13 yards there.
Absolutely. That would have been a good play in flag football.
Yeah. He had a wide open spaces there.
There you go. Little Dixie Chicks. I like it. Do you want to sing it with me? Wide
Open spaces.
Nothing wrong with that at all. I have no shame right now. 11:13 to go here in the third quarter. The rest of our staff, it just gave us the weirdest look. 3 wide. They're going to have a false start, I believe. I believe the right tackle flinched there for the Bobcats. And that's going to move them back. The old traveling call in basketball.
You know, that's going to be on the internet forever now.
I know. That's what.
We should make more memories like that.
No, we shouldn't. That's the bad thing about live TV is we can't edit it, and we can't go back. We've already committed, so it's too late. And we have 4 wide again, 3 to the far side. Bo Young, Dylan Lane, I believe Clayton Crosby, and it's going to be 80% healthy Riley Grubb here to the near side. Gutierrez to the side of your senior, your captain of your ship, Clay Smith, behind those big Corning Crushers. They're waiting for something. The play clock, I think, needs reset, I believe, is my understanding here. And they're going to reset it to 25 seconds there. And the guy in the white hat is now happy, and we can proceed on the football field. Low snap, but Smith handles it. This is a designed run to the far side. He breaks a tackle. He breaks an arm tackle. Now he's going to be brought down by a slew of Manila Lions. He's going to be led by number 33. That's Jackson Roddy. He's also a sophomore, and I believe number 51. The other sophomore was there, and there you go. You see number 51 running off. Big-time play by him. And my goodness, it's second down, and here we go again. Forever.
And we got more to talk about with that right there.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We're going to get a little social media interaction here in just a second. Hopefully the Bobcats can do something before we get to that point. Second down and 20, and it looks like there's going to be another false start, and there goes the pink laundry on the field.
Boy, I hate to see it. They built up a head of steam, kind of got the chains moving a little bit, and here you go again.
Exactly. This is your first possession of the second half, and you've got the lead. You think you go into the locker room, you're excited. You had the momentum scoring late, and then you come out here and you essentially just stub your toe.
Yeah, you're on the road. Now you just got to get some momentum going forward. Hopefully somebody can make a play, break a big play, but, get some yardage so you can pin Manila back.
I agree. And not only that, but you don't have to get it all back in one play. It's second down. Let's at least get something out of this and make it a third and halfway decently manageable down. But they are looking deep, and they're going deep. Bo Young on a post. He catches it across the center of the field. He's going to be brought down awful close to the first down marker by number 24, Zach Morris. Saved by the bell. Zach Morris, saved by the bell.
There you go.
Over the center there. And there's going to be a flag in the background, and it's going to be against the Corning Bobcats. Holding on the Bobcats. Clay Smith did have an awful lot of time back here. You'd like to think it's because of good blocking. However, that was not the case. And my goodness, the way we keep going back, it might be smart to punt it right now and just get the ball out of here.
Hey, I'm going to oppose you there. Let's get the ball back in Bo Young's hands.
No kidding. We haven't seen a deep post like that this year. We've seen some fly routes and flag routes, comebacks, the bubble screen. I like that.
Yeah.
And the timing was there. The timing was there.
He threw it on a rope.
Yes, sir, he did. Gutierrez to the near side. He's got a lot of room again. Good blocking on the edge there. He's going to try to stiff arm a guy. He's going to be rode out of bounds. Be careful there, young man, number 2 in gold. That's Dustin Clark. You could easily get a penalty there. Easily get a penalty there. We have him as number 3 on our roster, but he's actually number 2 there. And again, he had a huge game a couple weeks ago against Marvel. Forced three fumbles. Think about that. In one game, he forced 3 fumbles, then he scored twice.
Sounds like he's got a guy who kind of runs a little mad. Maybe that's why he kind of had the extracurricular tackling there.
I like it. I like it. As Red Eddington, the sophomore, is going to come off the field. You got 2 spread out to the far side over there to the Bobcat bleacher sideline. That's going to be Bo Young and our CSR Player of the Week, Clayton Crosby. Out of the shotgun, tailback to his near side is Clay Smith. There's a snap. Takes it. He's flipping the ball around, looking deep again. Post, same play. It's going to be picked off, this time by Manila, and that's number 24. Saved by the bell, saved by Zach Morris. Big-time pick. The good thing about that is if you're a Bobcat, though, that's a long pass. Essentially, that's almost as good as a punt.
Just about. But we're on the road here. This is a team, like you said, they took a long time in the locker room. Their coaches were talking to them, trying to get their players focused. And that's not the kind of drive that you want to see Corning do to open up the second half.
Yeah, I could not agree more. Now you've got the crowd into it. It's homecoming. There's quite a few people here. Good crowd for both sides. And now you've got them excited. So maybe the momentum is teetering here. Pump fake, looking deep. He doesn't have it. He's going to be stuffed in the backfield. He gets it away somehow. There's a flag down. And easy down there. Landon Berry, good sportsmanship there. Try to pick up Brady Miller, the quarterback. We'll see what the flag is. You would have to think holding. And it is going to be holding. Well, you know what? They're equal opportunity flag throwers tonight. They're throwing it no matter which side, who has the ball. So that is the good news.
Their arms are going to be sore tomorrow, Andy.
We talked about that last week, I believe it was at Harrisburg, and Ricky Betts was up here with me, and man, it was a flag fest. It really was an ugly game for sure. You think the referees work out? Do you think they have like conditioning drills and stuff? Do you think they work out? Do you think they work on their form and throw?
They probably should.
Here's the handoff up the middle. He's going to be gobbled up by Clay Smith and a bunch of Bobcats. Jared Seelig, Landon Berry. Who else do you want to call? Just pick a number. It really doesn't matter. 75, Richard Stokes, a big 6'3", 300-pounder. And I believe Gary Comstock was in there. All right, guys, social media engagement time. Social media engagement time. We want to know, what is your favorite sports movie of all time? Mine is going to be Remember the Titans. It's simple, great music. Long, cool woman in a black dress and a little Fire and Rain by James Taylor. I love good music, and it's a great call. It's a great movie. And honestly, it's just the best movie ever made. Remember the Titans. Screen over the middle, and I believe Rhett Eddington got a hand on that before Amaker got a hand on it. A little volleyball action. Good job by the sophomore, number 25. What's yours, Jared? I'm curious to know.
Well, Remember the Titans, it's a good call. It's a movie that I've seen multiple times. Love the movie, but I'm going to have to go.
Did you just say I had a good call?
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
thank you.
Real recognize real, Andy.
Wow.
But
wow.
I'm going to have to go with The Sandlot. It's one of the most quotable movies of all time.
You're killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls. Bacon like a toasted cheeser. Not really, because actually it feels really good out here.
It's so nice in this booth right now. We appreciate it. Great hospitality from the Manila Lions faithful. Hey, if you're out there listening right now and watching, tell us what your favorite sports movie of all time is. As Miller, he goes out to the far side. He's got a man open, number 11. It's just a little bit short. Number 11's Matthew Gibson, and just missed him there. That was Brady Miller. Remember the Titans from Manila. The Manila staff comes up here, and that's 2 points to 1 right now. Good guys. Good guys are winning. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Hoosiers, I heard Hoosiers up there. That's a good one, too. Don't get caught watching the paint dry, guys. That's a good movie. Very good movie. 8:54 to go here, 4th down, and here we go, Sandlot. You ready?
Yep.
Forever. High, end over end punt. Does Bo Young come and get it? Nope, he's going to let it go. It's going to take a Bobcat bounce to about the 40-yard line or so. And we got some social media stuff going on here. Watching down here in Houston, Texas. Scott Miller. Well, we appreciate you joining in, Scott Miller. Dalton Hollingsworth. Me and my wife are expecting another baby due in March. Congratulations to you two. That is fantastic. And we've got Jimmy Leach. Never mind, it just changed. I don't know what that's all about, Jimmy. We'll get back to you, I promise. Greg Mock, Stephanie K. Bradish, we appreciate y'all. The Blind Side. That's a good one.
Yep, yeah, there you go.
Judy Miller, very good. Dalton Hollingsworth says The Chaw. Shelby Burkhart says Sandlot. You're not supposed to be on his side, Shelby. You're supposed to be on mine, okay? Major League. I like me some Major League. And Sandlot. That's very good. Judy Pritchett says technical difficulties. You have no idea, Judy. We've had all kinds of them tonight as Jake Gutierrez takes the handoff to the near sideline. He's going to be rode out of bounds. I've noticed he's starting to run these balls and get out of bounds as quick as he can. You can tell he's beat up and banged up. He's nursing this injury for sure.
Yeah, kind of avoiding contact, getting out of bounds like you said. Another quote from Sandlot. How can I have some more or something if I didn't have anything to begin with?
S'mores?
S'mores.
David Stevens says the legend of Bagger Vance. I like that. Sierra Powell. We Are Marshall. That's a good one. We're going to rise from the ashes. I like that movie. That's a special movie with a good story. Rudy. That's a good one. The Water Boy. I like it. Handoff to Gutierrez up the middle. He breaks a tackle. He's still going. Chopping them feet. He's got a first down and then some. He's going to move it all the way out to the Manila 45-yard line, and the Bobcats are moving with 8:33 to go here in the third quarter and a 14-0 lead. The Water Boy, I like it. High quality H2O. I could use some high quality. Does anybody got any water down here? I could really use some. Anyways, they do got some. These guys here at Manila are awesome, man. I said high quality H2O, and here they go. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Fantastic hospitality here. You love the Southern hospitality. Amber Hollis says go Bobcats. Rich Martin says Bull Durham. There's a handoff up the middle again, and good toss by the Manila press box guys here. This is awesome. We've got waters thrown at us and everything.
Can't leave out Talladega Nights.
Oh,
the Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
You got to love it. You have to love Ricky Bobby. And if you ain't first,
you're last.
That's right. Amen.
Well, I don't know what you mean. You're second, third, fourth.
I lived my whole life by that. What do I do? Second down and 10 here, and the rest of the staff are shaking their heads. So I guess we're going to go back to football. It's kind of why we're here, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 7:40 to go here at Manila. Handoff to Gutierrez. We're going to keep doing it. He's going to cut it up this time. I like it. He dives for an extra 2 or 3 yards. And, man, big O number 65 from Manila, Tristan Winstead, the senior. Man, he fell on him there. That's going to hurt. Matter of fact, Gutierrez is coming out as Clayton Crosby comes in, and so does Red Eddington go out, number 25. You see Gutierrez there. Look at those big old Corning crushers up front there, 67, 64, 72, 79, 78. Big old boys. And I tell you what, here comes the Manila Lions fans. It's 3rd down and 5. Let's see what the Bobcats can do here. Handoff to Comstock. Up the middle, he's got plenty of room. He's got a first down. Move the chains. The Bobcats are driving methodically down the field here.
Hey, you said it, man. Those big guys up front are establishing that line of scrimmage, giving him a hole to just burst through.
Varsity Blues, I like it. I give it a 10. A freaking 10. I really do, Dalton. Good choice. Randall Caldwin says Hoosiers. And there's Comstock again. I tell you what, just keep feeding him. Keep feeding him the football. Right now they don't have an answer for it. Again, last week we talked about how Manila had issues stopping the run. You know, Piggott, I believe, had almost 400 yards rushing, 397 yards rushing on the ground last week against them at 10 yards a carry. Let's see if we just keep feeding it to him. 6:27 to go here in the third quarter. And they do. Big-time blocking. Look at Jared Seelig up the field blocking. Gutierrez is still on his feet. He's rallied it down to about the 8-yard line of Manila, and here comes the Bobcats.
I want to see them execute here on this end of the football field. No penalties, no shooting yourself in the foot. Don't cough up that football. Hold on to the football.
Hang on to the football, son. Absolutely. Facing the Giants, Stacey Young says. Here's Clay Smith. Handoff to Gutierrez. He's got room and he's got blockers. Gutierrez is going to punch it in. Touchdown! C-H-S! And the black and gold strike was 6:07 here to go in the third quarter. It's 20-0 Bobcats.
Jake the Snake is back.
Jake the Snake.
The Manila defense was snake bitten there.
Great job by the offensive line on the right side. Seelig, Cooper Hawkins, and those guys. Fantastic job out there of plowing the road for him, if you will. And here we go. We're going for the two-point conversion. Quarterback keeper. He's going to bounce it to the left side. He's looking for room. Clay Smith is in. He broke the plane. He's in. Tack on 2 more for the Bobcats. And Seatown leads 22-0. Again, 6:07 to go here in the third quarter. Take a second to talk to you about the dodgeball tournament in Corning, Arkansas, November 2nd. Co-ed teams. There's 2 divisions. Grades 9 through 12 and an adults division. $50 entry fee. Get with Jackie Eddington. Okay, she's running the show here, okay? 870-323-1912. Jackie Eddington, November 2nd. Dodgeball tournament. Love me some dodgeball. That's a good sports movie, too, by the way.
Yeah, dodgeball.
That's a bold strategy, Cotton. And that's a very good movie as well. So 870-323-1912. Jackie Eddington is who you talk to there.
I'll tell you who we don't want to invite to the dodgeball tournament. That's the men in stripes out here with how much laundry they've been throwing.
Goodness.
They've got to have cannons.
And I tell you what's really cool. These guys are professionals. I've seen sidearm throws. I've seen underhand throws, over the top, three-quarters.
Mm-hmm.
They have a plethora of different throwing motions as Colin Wilson's about to plant the football on the tee there. Elizabeth Ennis says, everyone's favorite water girl couldn't make it, but thank you for streaming. We're watching it on our way home. Thank you, guys. By the way, Connie Pendergrass, big thanks to her. She gave us a device that was going to be able to help us tonight, and it has. Jeff Page says the replacements as the Bobcats are about to set to kick it off. A little pooch punt, about 15, 20 yards there. Manila's just going to sit on it, and I don't blame them because now you get decent field position at your own 36, 37-yard line or so. Again, 6:07 to go here. He was on his knees when he caught it, so no time comes off of the clock. Again, this Manila offense is averaging 26 points a game this year. Here's the deal. They had some issues last week against Piggott, but they turned the ball over 4 times too, though. Keep that in mind, okay? They are a pretty good offense. These sophomores have come up big. Brady Miller, if you watch his footwork, Brady Miller has some fantastic footwork for a quarterback. Very similar offense to us. Now, watch it tonight. If they get in the I formation, I've watched tape. Every time they get under center in the I formation, it is a run 100% of the time so far, so watch out for that. One safety deep, pretty deep, 10 yards. Quick pass. Number 25 catches it. He's going to be brought down by number 25, Rhett Eddington, the sophomore. Number 25 on the Manila lines is Ladd Wimberly, the wide receiver, the junior.
Good concentration from him there. Landon Berry was in the backfield, almost knocked it down as the quarterback released it, and he still kind of came down with that catch.
I like the receiver catching it with his hands away from his body. McCaskill up the middle. And my goodness, big Richard Stokes is there. Jared Seelig's there. Rhett Eddington's there. And, man, they wrapped him up. When Richard Stokes gets 2 hands on you, you're not going anywhere.
Absolutely not, man. That guy is a monster up front.
Hey, Diana Hunt, listen to this. You can do it. Oh, goodness. There's sometimes we're saying, oh, no, we suck again. But tonight, hey, we're up 22-0, and the Bobcats are playing their hearts out, and we sure do appreciate it.
Home is where you make it, Andy.
That's right. Home is where incomplete pass to Estelle, the fastest Manila Lion. And that was a deep comebacker out there. You've got to have really good timing with your receiver there and throw him just a little bit behind him. Good coverage there by the Bobcats. Carson Bowser said the longest yard. That is a good one. I like that. I like that. That's the best thing Carson said all night.
Yeah.
Good job. Give me some, man. That was good. I like that. Again, one safety deep. It's going to be 4th down. Big-time play here if you're the Manila Lions. You got to get something going, some kind of breathing room, and Jake Hill agrees. He's going to take a timeout, in fact. CSR would like to go ahead. Sorry, Colton. Okay, CSR would like you to join us in a moment of silence right now, guys. Thayer, Missouri Thayer Bobcats out of Missouri, their assistant coach Brian Tate passed away unexpectedly this past week. We know that's a huge, huge blow to their community, to that family, and to that football team. And I wish we had a way to check their score tonight just to kind of touch base with them and see how they're doing. So we're going to take a quick moment of silence if you would join us for Thayer, Missouri Bobcat assistant coach Brian Tate. And we're back there again. All of our thoughts, good vibes, and prayers are sent out to Thayer, Missouri tonight. Our director, Colton Ladyman, he brought up a good one. He said, "Field of Dreams, man. Is this heaven?" No, it's Manila. It's the press box, and they're throwing waters at us. I love them. So,
Andy, what did you think about the Field of Dreams whenever we went there?
oh, it was heavenly. It was a little slice of heaven, and I really truly mean that. And the quarterback's looking to throw. He steps up in the pocket. He's got a man. It's caught. What a catch there by number 2, and that's going to be Dustin Clark. Was he in bounds? The referee says he is. Now, is it going to be a first down? It's awful close. Oh, man, it's going to be really close. They may need a measure on this one. What a catch by number 2. And they're going to give him the first down there.
Coach Hill there was getting in the referee's ear. He said he caught that ball another 2 yards in front of where they marked him out.
Well, you got to fight for your kids, and I appreciate it. I like that. And I tell you what, that's a rich bloodline there, the Hills. I tell you what, Jared alluded to that earlier. Handoff to Spray. No, he's going to keep it. He even faked me, and he faked a couple guys. Spin cycle on Red Eddington. He's going to be brought down by 2 sophomores. Finally, man, Miller, that was a good run right there.
Yeah, had me. I thought they were doing the jet sweep out there, and then he kept the ball.
Man, you and I both. Rich Martin says a league of their own. Hey, there's no crying in baseball.
Absolutely
No
not.
crying in baseball. Brenda yelling, we can do it. Versus Brenda McGrew said Airbud. Where did that come from? Airbud. You guys are better than that. Is Airbud, is it elite? I don't know. Low pass, one hopper in baseball, that's good, but not good in football.
I'm hearing a Rookie of the Year back there.
Rookie of the Year, that's a good one too. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. These guys in Manila know their sports movies, man. They really do.
42.
40. Oh, I love that one.
Yep.
That is really good. That is a really good movie.
That's an excellent movie.
Yeah. Lynn Masterson is watching. Lynn, we've got some T-shirt order forms we're supposed to get to you, but I'm lazy. I'm sorry. I promise I'll get to them soon. Clay Smith gets some pressure on Miller there a little late, but either way, I think it might have altered the pass there. That's quarterback on quarterback right there.
Yeah. Quarterback on quarterback crimes.
Do you think he let up a little bit knowing he's a quarterback? Is that a thing, you think?
I don't think that he was going to take a direct shot with the crown of his helmet, but, yeah, he kind of lassoed him there.
Okay.
I see the football going on in the crowd back there.
Yes, Bobcat crowd. They're loud and proud tonight. Full out there. It's going to be 4th down and about 6, maybe 7 yards to go for the Manila Lions. Big-time play. Miller rolls to his right. He's got Smith coming after him. He's going to pass. He's got a man. He brings it in. No, it's incomplete. He dropped it last minute, number 25. That was Ladd Wimberly. And good coverage out there on the edge by the Bobcats. Turnover on downs with 4:08 to go in the third quarter. Big-time step up by the defense, the Bobcat defense.
Caught a big break there, man. That would have been a huge momentum shift, and if Manila could have kept that one in their favor.
Absolutely. I tell you what, we really thought this game was going to be a tight one, and it may still end up being. There's still a lot of time left. There's only one common opponent. I believe that was EPC. Of course, both teams lost to EPC in a pretty big fashion. EPC is very, very talented, but we really thought this game would be a little closer at this gesture. Look at those big old linemen, and Gutierrez is going to use them. There is some flags on the field there. That was a soft toss there by the side judge, a little underhanded. Maybe he's nursing his arm a little bit, doesn't want to throw him as hard.
Yeah.
It's going to be holding on the Bobcats. Good job by Gutierrez for cutting that back up. Use your blockers.
Mm-hmm.
Use your blockers. Have a little patience. Use your blockers. Varsity Blues and win the game stands tall. I like that. Facing the Giants. Friday Night Lights. I love me some Friday Night Lights. Well, I hadn't seen that movie in a long time. How about Field of Dreams? We heard the longest yard back there. That was a very good one as well. And Bruce and I'm going to tell you something. Rivalries never die, Jared, okay? Bruce and Brenda McGrew. I am ready to beat the Mohawks. I love it. Bruce and Brenda McGrew, I have got a countdown on my phone for the Rice Bowl, and I'll tell you exactly how far out we are here in just a second if we've got enough signal for me to see it. First down and 20 for the Bobcats. Handoff to Gutierrez. Out the middle, following those corny crushers. He's still going. Hang on to that ball, son. He does. 10-yard gain, maybe 11-yard gain, and they're back to the original line of scrimmage there. Bruce and Brenda McGrew, we are 33 days, 22 hours, 12 minutes, and 3 seconds until the Rice Bowl. It's never too early to start thinking about it.
And it's not bad to be specific.
Yeah, listen, the players aren't going to, the coaches won't, but in the media and fans, we can.
Oh, absolutely. And we absolutely will.
Second down and 10. Great job by the offensive line there of the Bobcats. Trying to draw them off sides. They cannot do it. Unsuccessful. Look back over at Coach Poe. He gives the call. And there's your wristband. We never had the wristbands, Jared.
I'm jealous.
I really am, too. We need to get us one so we can be on board with these calls. Handoff to Gutierrez. He's got all kinds of room. He's going to try to bounce it up, but to no avail there. He did get an extra yard.
Yeah, a little extra effort there.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Jake Hill's trying to Coach Hill's wanting the ball spotted 2 yards back. You love the enthusiasm from Coach Hill on the sideline. And I think Jared alluded to it, but that is a very rich bloodline. His dad was a Hall of Fame coach in the state of Missouri. Brothers all played Division I, either baseball or football at Ole Miss or Marshall. They're officiating in the NFL and the SEC now. One's offensive coordinator at a top JUCO college in the country out of Mississippi. My goodness.
He knows his stuff, too. He's in the referee's ear every play.
Jet sweep, Amaker, fastest Bobcat. He's going to cut it up. He's got some room, and he's going to be brought down by number 12 of Manila, and that's going to be Jordan Spray, that sophomore running back. Great athlete. Again, he led the junior high in rushing last year. 2:03 to go here in Manila, Arkansas. Your Bobcats are leading 22-0. 28-second play clock here, and it looks like Coach Hill is going to want to speak with his players. Did we get an official timeout yet? I didn't see the call. Did they actually call a timeout?
I didn't see a signal to stop the clock.
either way, we are getting a timeout here. And, oh, man, the referee right now is getting an earful. The white hat is definitely getting an earful over there. If we can get a camera just a little bit to the left there. And there it is. It's white hat versus white hat. And he's not backing down, though. He's not on his heels. You like to see that as a referee. You know, he's standing his ground. You got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything.
Yeah. Good calls, Andy. Good calls, man. You are full of the metaphors.
Thanks to Coach Don Campbell. Speaking of Don Campbell, we're praying for Coach Don Campbell. He went through some radiation treatments today. Coach Campbell, if you're listening, buddy, we are with you. Our thoughts and prayers. We've also got a young man, Danny Jordan, who's going through some stuff as well, and he's in our thoughts as well. So both of you guys, I don't know if they're Danny may be out there on the bleachers. I'm not sure. But either way, 4th and short. Looks like a quarterback sneak maybe here. We'll see what happens. That's exactly what it is. Manila's defensive line stopped him at first initially. However, the second effort by the Bobcats gains them the first down.
I didn't know Clay Smith had some magic tricks. I have no idea how he ended up 7 yards downfield there.
Now you see him, now you don't. Houdini style right there by number 12 in white. Wow. But it's tough behind those big old massive offensive linemen. I mean, you got 300-pounders, 295-pounders back there, 320-pounders back there. You got some Corning crushers up there. Gutierrez again, stutter step, cuts up. He's got a hole, not much of one, but a little bit. He had a seam, he found it. About a 2 or 3 yard gain there. And Coach Mark and Coach Walls and Coach Mike would say 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
You know, Corning's not famous for having incredible speed, but you would love to see some of these guys kind of get that, especially these skilled position players, get some more speed, work on that in the offseason, because they have an impressive front line.
I don't know how you work on speed exactly, but maybe put something in the water maybe. I don't know. Either way, but you're right. It seems like every year we definitely don't necessarily have the most athletic kids on the field, but I'll say this, so they make up for it with heart. They really do. These guys play through, not to the whistle, but through the whistle, and you love to see that. 3rd down and 5 for the Bobcats, 49 seconds to go in the third quarter. Again, 22-0 Bobcats. Shotgun formation, handoff to Gary Comstock. He's got a head of steam, and he very well may have a first down. It's awful close. We'll see if they give it to him. They may ask for a measurement. They're not. They're going to go ahead and give him the first down. The white hat says first down. I don't know how the white hat gives him the call whenever it's he's essentially back in the backfield right there. But either way, he kind of is the boss. So
looks like number 65 for Manila was kind of on the sidelines there.
Comstock up the middle. He's met by a slew or a swarm of Manila Lions, but not before a gain of about 4 or 5. Here's the best answer all night for the movies. Rhonda Turner said greater. The story of Brandon Burlsworth. I absolutely love that movie. That is a fantastic movie. How bad do you want it? And right now, if you're Manila, you got to ask yourself that too. You're down 22-0. It's the end now officially of the third quarter. How bad do you want it on your homecoming here on your home field? You got to protect your home turf, obviously.
You especially don't want to get shut out, not by another team that you have a history of kind of not dominating, but continually competing with and beating here in recent history. But you definitely don't want to get shut out on your homecoming.
I totally agree there, 100%. Guys, we want to appreciate everybody for tuning in with us. We had some issues, a little bit of issues when we first started. Long story short, we're moving on. We're moving forward. We're not looking that rearview mirror in the back. We're moving forward with you guys. We thank you for tuning in with us here live. I love saying that, man. Live from Manila, Arkansas, and I appreciate my buddy Jared Grady. I love having someone to talk to. You kind of get tired of listening to yourself after a while, so it's nice to have you up here, and you do a fantastic job.
Well, Andy, you're very talented at this, man. You have the inflection. You bring it up, and then you bring it back down. I mean, I'm just a small bystander just to watch your greatness of this.
No, now he's a big suck up. Ricky talked about sucking up last week. He did a great job, but I think you've taken it to a whole new level. But I appreciate it. Guys, thank y'all again for tuning in. Corning Sports Report, we've tried to do the best we can to bring you these games. We get in these remote locations, though. We have issues with the school's internet, firewalls, things of that. I mean, there's so many different things. It takes us an hour and a half just to get set up, sometimes 2 hours. That's on a good day. And we apologize again that we were a little bit late doing this, but we appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. And Dalton Hollingsworth says, yes, can't wait for us to beat Piggott. It's already started. The beat Piggott chants have already started. Hey, listen, y'all stick with us because next week we're going to talk about the Piggott Corning history, and we're going to give away some stuff, a little trivia stuff next week during the game. Gutierrez up the middle, breaks a tackle, breaks 2. He's cutting it back up the middle, and he's still on his feet. He's still going. Gutierrez scores! Touchdown, C-Town! What a second effort, a third effort, a fourth effort by number 2 and White. Are you kidding me?
And you know what he did? Held on to that football.
He protected that football. It was
Absolutely.
precious, like a little baby, a precious baby. 2 arms on it. Good job. And Gutierrez, get over here and catch yourself a break, young man. Get you a water break. These Manila press box guys, they'll throw it to you if you need it. 28-0, 11:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. My goodness. I'm out of breath talking about that play. And up the middle with a head of steam is Clay Smith. He's going to score. Tack on 2 more for the Bobcats. That's a 30 mark. 30 to Neal, 30 to Love, 30 to Goose Egg, whatever you want to call it. There's a 0 up there. And the Bobcats have, they have absolutely came out and had an exciting first half and then an exciting second half. We talked about as the keys to our game, not just playing 24 minutes of football, but playing a good 48 minutes of football.
Absolutely.
Another key to the game was get the running game going early. I feel like they have done that.
I 100% agree there. I mean, do you know if Gary Comstock, where he's at on the halfbacks there? Is he a third string? He's pretty far back in the depth chart for a halfback, and he's come out and he's really shown up.
Originally, he was, I think, third. You're very good. That's very aware there. He was third on the depth chart. Obviously, the injuries, Riley Grubb's not 100% healthy. He's about 80% or so. And then, obviously, Jake Gutierrez is banged up, and you can see that tonight. Obviously, he doesn't matter. He doesn't care. He's playing his heart out. But you're right. And when you've got a third option like that, are you kidding me?
He's playing like a
He's
man
a stud.
possessed.
I couldn't agree more.
Captain Insano.
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
No mercy.
I love it. Another Waterboy reference. Little spiral kick, and it bounces off a Manila return guy, and he finally jumps on it. Colin Wilson has kicked everything you can think of. A dying duck, a flopping well, an end-over-end boomerang. He's kicked everything tonight, and now a spiral. I've seen it all, folks. I have seen it all. 11:47 to go. We're going to go back to the social media comments. And Miranda Smith says, go Bobcats. Becca Rajas is watching. Thank you. Chad and Melissa Ward. The Natural. There we go. Something different. I like it. They're reaching, but I like it. Nathan Cochran is watching. Zach Brown. He's not part of the Zach Brown band, no. But he is bald and has a little bit of a beard, though. Little Giants, he says, Greg Mock, semi-pro. I like that.
Oh, I love me some semi-pro.
Can you imagine getting traded for a washing machine?
Oh, Jackie Moon.
Jackie Moon, baby, I like it. There's another one for Rudy. First down and 10 for Manila, 11:47 to go. Miller looking to throw. He's got a man at Estes. It's caught. He breaks the tackle. He's still on his feet. Number 25 is trying to take him down, and the cavalry comes. Number 12 is in there. 45, 7, 9. There's quite a few of them. Who else do you want to name? Pick a number. And 40. Kelly Brickley says, great. That's a very good. Brian Song, Gail Sayers, that's a good one, Johnny DeBoard. Thank you. David Stevens. Hey, man, this is fantastic. Listen to this, guys. Thayer, Missouri, the Bobcats, 27, Kabul 0. They're pitching a shutout after everything that has happened this week for them. Timeout by Manila, by the way, 11:16 to go. It'll be 2nd and 5. That is special. That is special. That got me goosebumps. I mean, that is special. Again, assistant coach Brian Tate passed away earlier this week unexpectedly, and that's Thayer, Missouri, not too far from us, but that's a football community, and they're in our prayers in Thayer right now. Thank you, David Stevenson. That's probably the best news I've heard all night. 27-0 over Kabul right now as we're at a timeout here. Blue Chips is another movie there, and it looks like Thayer is also is that Thayer's record there, 5-0? Man, they've had a good season so far. We've got Rendell Godwin there. Thank you. Coach Carter, that's another good one. Is there a missed basket? Go back and watch Coach Carter. Is there a missed basket at all? Every shot goes in. Go back and watch it.
Nobody wants to see any missed shots.
That's true. It is theater, though. But adversity brings more good theater than anything. So throw some missed shots in there if you're a director out there watching this. Greatest sports movie ever, Sierra Pyle. Space Jam. All right.
Here's your chance, time to dance at the
Space
Space Jam. All right.
Beautiful. Timed. We actually worked on that all week. I'm kidding.
I'm going to mute you.
Colton led him, and the director said, he said, I'm done. I'm cutting you out. I'm muting you. I'm taking control. And here we go with a sweep, a jet sweep, and the Bobcats swarm all over it. They had that one sniffed out almost as if they were in the huddle with them. Holy hay bales. Great job by the Bobcats. Brian's song was great. Yes, it was. Jeffrey Duckworth is watching. Danny Reed says Brian's song, another good one. Michael Montana. Talking great sports movies, you have to mention the program. Thank you, Michael Montana. That's another. And Corey Godwin mentioned it. Corey, you got beat there, though. The program's another one. The Replacement, Scott Arnold says. They are Bobcats lead it. Thank you, Miss Hart. There, we appreciate that. Man, so happy for them. Mike Towns, I still got something you need, buddy. Holler at me if you're watching. I think you are there. Great job by the Bobcat defense. Greg Arndt, our mayor, our wonderful mayor of the city of Corning, is watching. We appreciate you, Judy Miller, as well. We've got a ton of people on tonight, man. We appreciate y'all. Beast mode number 2. Yes, he has been. Absolutely. 4th down and about 7 for the Manila Lions on homecoming. 10:22 to go here. And Manila, again, it's tough. You know, you've got a basketball school, you've got a baseball school here, and football's kind of the third option. Typically in small Arkansas schools, your window dressing is the football, typically. Not here. But Jake Hill is trying to come in here and change this culture. Rolling to the right, Miller looking to pass. He's got a man. It's just too high, out of his reach. That was number 25. That's Ladd Wimberly. They have been looking for him all night long and just can't quite get it. Good job by the Bobcat defense there yet again, forcing a turnover, and they're still holding on to this shutout.
Absolutely.
I promise you that means something to them. Again, happy birthday, Amber Leach, if you're watching, if you're listening, if you're here. Either way, happy birthday to you, Amber Leach. She turned 29 yet again. All right. Oh, guys, have y'all heard about the conference realignment? This happened a few months ago, but I didn't even notice it. I just happened to be kind of searching the other night. Newport will no longer be in the 3-3A starting next year.
They're going.
Well, they're still 3. We'll talk about it right after this play here. Snap out of the shotgun, hand off to Gutierrez. He's going to bounce it out. Looked like he had a hole up the middle. He bounced it out pretty quick, though. He made up his mind he was going out there, and number 24 in gold said, I don't think so. So, and number 44 as well, that's Jesse Brown, and saved by the bell, Zach Morris. So Newport, I didn't see this the first time I looked at it. They're going to the 2-3A, which is like Yellville, Clinton, Marshall, Mountain View, I believe, is another one. And so who's coming in, you're asking?
Yeah.
Someone's asking that, I promise. You're asking it, right?
Yeah.
Who's coming in? Palestine Whitley, the Patriots. And they're having a rough season this year, but typically they're pretty good. Had a 10 or 11-win season a couple years ago. Now, listen, if you're a mom or a fan, as there's a flag on the field pre-snap, let's see, what are they going to call here? Delay of game, maybe? Or are they going to call false start on the offense? And the Bobcats will march it back 5 yards. Again, though, if you're a fan, though, of Corning, you're going from Newport, which is probably about an hour-and-a-half drive, well, probably about hour 20, hour 15 with a new 4-lane, to Palestine Whitley. I don't know the exact math on that, but Palestine's a good ways down there close to Brings. I'd say it's about a 2.5-hour drive.
I was going to say, it's close to getting I-40, right, between Memphis and Little Rock.
So you just and of course, you're going to have to eventually play them on the road. It's like a 2 or 3 year span or cycle.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to play them on the road. I would imagine it's going to be tough for just about everybody except for maybe Manila and Harrisburg. And I couldn't tell what happened there, Jared. I was turned around, but we're still going, it looks like. My goodness. Was that Clay Smith? It was. My goodness. That's what I love right there. It's late in the game. We're up 30-0. Okay. A little over 8 minutes to go right now, and you're seeing that kind of effort from your quarterback, from your senior leader. That's awesome.
Fantastic. I mean, we're not in the college football playoff scenario, so big wins don't necessarily, add to your resume and whenever it comes to the playoffs, but you do like to see the extra heart, the extra effort late in ball games.
I totally agree. Keeper up the middle, Clay Smith. He's bouncing around using his blockers, those big old Corning crushers up front. He's still going. They have not blown it dead. My goodness, he just kind of slithered. He just kind of slithered for about a 7-yard gain there. Judy Miller says, I love the sportsmanship of both teams helping each other up off the ground. I do too, Judy. That is fantastic, especially at this level of high school. You love to see that. So great job by everybody. Kayla Curtis is also watching. Randall Godwin, don't get caught watching the paint dry. You got to love it. I think the Bobcats are going to sweep the series. Caddyshack, that's a good one. I hadn't even thought about Caddyshack. Good job, Randy McMasters. Randy Mack. And look at the Gutierrez, my goodness. And there's some more laundry on the field. That was about a 5-yard throw from the referee this time. We went from 15 to 10 to 5-yard throws, holding on the offense.
Getting a little fatigued probably, the arm, the rotator cuff isn't quite what it used to be.
Yeah. Do you think late in the game and it's kind of out of hand like this, do you think they're like, I'm going to let that play go?
Maybe.
I didn't really see holding there.
They got to get out of here a little bit early.
Rachel Arnold is watching. We appreciate that too, Rachel. Thank you. And thanks for all the staff tonight at CSR. They're doing a great job. Carson Bowser. And I don't know. He's trying to get into the camera there, old Carson is. I don't know if Colton can get him on there or not, but he's wanting in. Can he get in? We're going to find out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here comes Carson Bowser live on CSR Corning Sports Report's coverage of Bobcat football. And Gutierrez is staying down. Is he going to be okay? And he pops back up. Thank goodness. I wouldn't mind seeing a few subs come in now, to be honest with you. You've got a 30-0 lead with 7:15 to go. I heard Smoking the Bandit. Did I hear that? It's not a sports movie, but we'll take it. We don't care. We'll take it. Jackie Moon, baby. I love it. The moonshot. Got to love it, guys.
Traveling.
We're having a good time up here. These guys at Manila are really cool. Shotgun, they're looking to pass. They're going deep, in fact. Dylan Lane over his shoulders. Can't catch it. Got turned around there deep. And please don't tell me there's more laundry on the field over there, is there? No, I think the referee just lost it. Lost a hat or something. Okay, never mind. I was going to say another one. We've had a good time up here at Manila. They've been fantastic to us. We appreciate them. Again, Carson Bowser, Ricky Betts, Jared Grady, Colton Ladyman, Nikki Miller, Desi Earls, Tim Earls, Old Man River, Gage Arnold. We appreciate every one of them. David White. Low snap. It's going to be bobbled. Smith somehow picks it up. Broken play. He's trying to make something out of nothing. He may do it. He's coming across the near sideline. He's still going. He's finally going to be wrestled down by number 26 for Manila. That's going to be Caleb Waddell, the junior outside linebacker. My goodness, number 12 is just a man possessed.
Yeah, like we said, Captain Insano.
Shows no mercy.
Shows no mercy.
You got to love it. You got to love it.
Yeah, we have
it. I just switched hands.
Next time stay on the field, of course.
And I was getting with the director there, Colton Ladyman. He's deducting my pay because I haven't done a good job tonight. And there's Smith with the keeper over the right side, 4th down and short. Did he get enough? It's going to be awful close. And I think he's got the first down. He does. The white hat says he does. Move the chains. 6:06 to go here in the 4th quarter. Caddyshack comes up. 10 cup. There we go. That's another one. What is the movie with the Amish, the bowler who gets his hands in the little bowling?
Oh, yeah,
Kingpin. Yeah, Kingpin. There we go. I couldn't find it. The guys at Manila helped me there. That's another one. Corn dogs, Jackie, corn dogs. It's a big check. We'll take it to a big bank. Jeff Page says all the right moves. Michael K is watching. Oh, this is fantastic.
How about some Happy Gilmore?
I'm okay with Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore, get some golf love.
Glory Road, that's a good one. Glory Road. Dodgeball. I love me some dodgeball. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody.
Just sitting here reading the dictionary. Got to give my brain a workout too.
You see the coaching staff there for the Bobcats. There's the cheerleaders. There's Growl. There's Mr. Lane with the inflatable football. He punts it. End over end. Does a Bobcat fan catch it? No. It goes over the fence.
Well, see, that was a good punt. He punted it to where nobody was. It was kind of one of those coffin corner punts.
Yeah, I don't think that was the point, though.
I
don't think that was the point.
I guess you got a point there. You should be kicking it to people.
Yes, that was one of those.
Getting it involved.
Wow.
Which baseball stadium does that? L.A. Dodgers?
Cubs.
The Cubs.
They'll throw it. They don't care. It'd be Pujols.
No. I'm talking about there's always a beach ball in the crowd. I'm pretty sure it's the Dodgers.
The Razorbacks do that at the College World Series, too, and they get in trouble for it. They get tackled. That was a fun story I'll tell later. Low snap, jet sweep, Bo Young. We haven't seen this year, and that may be why, because it didn't quite work out. Good sportsmanship by Caleb Waddell there. I tell you what, he was in the backfield in a hurry. He really was. Good job by number 26. All joking aside, Bo Young can do a lot of things. So you get him in open field, you just never know. So 5:28 to go here in the 4th quarter, 30-0 Bobcats. We're so impressed by the bounce back from the boys in white. Oh, good Lord. We're getting some really interesting responses now that I'm not sure we can talk about on air. Rocky. Oh, why did we think of Rocky?
Yeah.
I'm ashamed of all of us in this booth right now for not thinking of Rocky Balboa. Yo, Adrian.
Adrian.
Yeah. My goodness, what? How did we go almost the whole night without mentioning Rocky, the Italian stallion?
Well, now, what's the new one with Rocky Balboa's friend? Creed, yeah, Creed.
Yeah.
Those are great.
They are. 3rd down and 3, handoff to Gutierrez. He's met in the backfield in a hurry. I mean, they are just pinning their ears back. I think that's number 51, Peyton McQueen. Good job by the sophomore there. I tell you what, that sophomore, I'm gonna go ahead and tell Manila a little bit of a tip. This week, your player of the week needs to be that number 51, Peyton McQueen, because that kid has been everywhere. He's everywhere. I mean, he's all over the place. There he is, big 51. He's gassed. Bless his heart. He is gassed, but he's still out there hustling with 4 minutes to go, and you love to see that. Good job, Peyton McQueen. We see it, buddy. I promise. Even though we're the Corning Sports Report, we do see it.
Did you ever watch McFarland USA?
Did not.
That was a good one.
I have no clue what you're talking about there, brother. I'm on a different level. Make some noise for our boys. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to tell you what, Sarah, you're absolutely right. These kids are absolutely playing fantastic football tonight on both sides of the football as well, by the way. Even the special teams. I'm so darn proud of them because last week was a tough loss. It wasn't just a loss. You were in that game midway through the 3rd quarter, then all these little small things start happening as you see the Bobcat faithful there, and they've done a good job of coming out tonight. You see the shine off Bart White's head there. It's kind of blinding us here in the press box, and I can say that because I love Bart, and Bart loves me. I hope he may not tonight. But seriously, they bounced back. It was such a tough loss at home. For them to come back out here on the road and do what they've done tonight is really fantastic against Manila, who, again, they've won 2 games this year, and it's homecoming.
Corning's look like the big bully out there, man. Those, like you said, the Corning Crushers up front, they really haven't caved in on either side of the football, offensive line or defensive line. They've gotten into the backfield on the defense, and they've opened up huge holes for the running game on offense. It's hard to beat somebody whenever you get play like that up front.
The guys in the Manila booth are on it tonight. I mean, they are on a roll. The Mighty Ducks, quack, quack, quack. What else do we have?
Elizabeth Ennis says, McFarland, you got to watch it. It's a cross-country movie. I don't know how you make a good movie about cross-country, but it's out there.
All right, 4th down and 7. He's looking for Riley Grubb. He's got him. Oh, just a little high. And, I hope Riley Grubb's okay. He ran right into the field goal post. It is padded, but my goodness. About hit our cameraman out there, Old Man River, and if you hit him, he's breaking a hip. I can say that because that's my dad, so I can say that. Good route there. I mean, just a little bit overthrown. He did get a hand on it, but either way.
I have a little faith in your dad. I think he's still got some moves, though. I think that he would be able to give a little juke step, little head fake, and then back up and ole.
No,
you don't think so?
He wouldn't even saw him coming. He's blind as a bat, so he wouldn't even saw him coming. No, I'm kidding. He's actually a pretty good athlete for an old man. He really is. We still play some one-on-one basketball every once in a while, and he's a pull shark. I don't know how he does it, but he puts the English on the I don't get it.
Is there any billiard movies out there?
Ooh, that's a good, yeah. Hey, yeah, if there's anybody listening, is there any billiards movies out there? I don't know.
I know there's a ping pong
Balls
of Fury.
Yes.
Balls
that's
of
a really
Fury.
good one, too. First down and 10. It says 4th down on the sideline marker. It is 1st down, I promise. Come back route. Estes, he bubbles. He catches. He's running backwards. Where's he going? My goodness. He had forward progress there, and if he's running backwards on his own, they should be stopping it even further back. He does have a lot of speed. Maybe he thought he could just outrun him to the other side.
Possibly.
He was running to the locker room, Bo Jackson style.
Well, I mean, there's a Forrest Gump reference there.
That's good.
They had to get the cheerleaders out there. Stop, Forrest.
I kept running.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
And the whole Alabama sideline, the fan says, go, Forrest.
You got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. 2nd down and long for Manila, 3:13 to go here. They're looking to pass again. Comeback route. Good job by Amaker getting his hand in there without interfering with the receiver. Great coverage there by number 1, the Gnat. We'll call him a Gnat because he was all over that play like a gnat.
You got shrimp gumbo and shrimp soup.
Yvonne Segura's watching. Annie Morrow, what about Brian's song? Annie Morrow, that's a very good one. Gil Sayers, we do like that one. I think that one was mentioned earlier, but that's a very good one. Great job, Bobcats. The Color of Money. They're going deep. Our Corning
Moneyball.
Moneyball, that's another good one. Oakland A's. They were in the postseason. They got dropped out early.
Yeah, Tampa Bay.
Like the Braves are about to get dropped out. And here we go, rolling to
the
near side. Throwing it out in the flats. Oh, number 2 there.
They got another
Dustin
quarterback
Clark.
in.
Yes, they do. Good job of noticing that. I can't tell the number there, Jerry.
Tanner Miller,
Tanner
number
Miller.
1.
Sophomore Tanner Miller. They went 5-3 last year, the Manila Lions in junior high. That's a good football team last year. And those sophomores are a big reason for that. Hey, he rolled out quick. He looked good. 4th down the long. Obviously, there's no way you go for it here. They're going to be punting. Back to receive is going to be not Bo Young this time, but Riley Grubb for the Bobcats. And he's back about the 42, 43-yard line. We'll see if that punt goes that far. It's blocked. I think a hand on it by Clay Smith. Going to be picked up by Amaker on the bounce. He breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles. He's got some room. He's got nothing but green gas. Touchdown, C-Town. Put 6 on the board for the Bobcats. The black and gold strike again. The dagger, the final nail in the coffin with 2:53 here in the 4th quarter. Wow.
I almost screamed, get away from that ball, but hey, he was totally on a different level than me and knew what he was doing.
That's one of those where a coach says, great job, don't you ever do it
that
again.
Yeah.
Again, 2:43 to go, 36-0, so the Bobcats are going to kick the extra point. We do not have the field goal post cam up. We don't want to even dare try that on away games. Going out there teetering with their field goal post, so we won't have that view for this. We apologize. Clay Smith's going to be your holder there. I can't tell who the snapper is. It's Bo Young. Is there anything that Bo Young doesn't do? I think he even mowed the grass when we were out here before we got here. I mean, he does everything. Good snap, good hold, low liner off the left, upright, and about hit the official in the back of the head. Bless his heart. That would have been a concussion protocol, too, had it hit him.
Bo Young, can you do taxes?
Yeah,
I might need
a
you
CPA.
come January or February.
Carson Bowser just told us that Colin was out here drilling 35-yard field goals in warm-ups. Good observation there. Carson's made himself useful tonight. I tell you what, he's carrying the load for this CSR, him and Colton tonight. We appreciate him. All right, let's get back to some social media engagement. I just wanted to do that. I love doing that. It's weird, I know. I have a – hey, Bart White, is that a fresh – Heather Esmond says, hey, Bart White, is that a fresh shave? I like that. Good job, Heather.
Yeah.
Thanks for jumping in with me. John and Virginia Harvey is also watching. Miss Branham, thank you for watching. I'd love to see Ryson lead our Bobcats out again sometime at a home game. That'd be awesome.
I'd love to play some basketball with Bart White again. Man, we used to have an open gym, and he'd get out there and camp at the 3-point line. And
was he snowbirding a little?
Of course, yeah. But
that's our Bart. We love him.
Man, he'd be 3 or 4 steps back from 3-point line. I'd give it to him. I thought the percentages would be in my favor, and no, he's hitting that thing all day.
Yeah, big fella, man. Big fella out there draining threes like Dirk Nowitzki without hair, but still. He looks like Charles Barkley in a way, actually, if you think about it. He's a white Charles Barkley. Bart White is. I'm going to start calling him the white Charles Barkley. High end over end kick. It's
hopefully he has a better golf game than Charles Barkley.
That's right. Estes is quick, and I tell you, he's breaking tackles. Good job by Estes there, the fastest Manila line, 4.640 speed. That's a senior. Good return. Good kickoff, too, there by number 72. Again, we've seen everything tonight from him kickoff-wise. And Carson Bowser is telling us that Bart White is good at golf, in fact. I'll take his word for it. Golf is the most frustrating sport you have ever played, I promise you. Get out and try it.
I'll give a little plug to the Victory Lake Golf Course here.
Yes.
Anybody can be good at golf on that course. It's a fantastic course.
No. You're dead wrong.
It's a fantastic course, but it is a little bit on the short side.
Take back that comment because you have not seen me play. Look at Amaker in the backfield and also Jared Seelig. I tell you what, Jared Seelig may have himself a player of the week vote here, as that's going to be the final play of the game. The Bobcats win. They spoil Manila's homecoming tonight. Fantastic job. It's a conference win for the boys in white. The black and gold are back. 36-0 over Manila. Guys, listen, we're going to be right back with you. Stick with us. We got to pay the bills here at CSR. Get through this sponsor video. Let them be seen and heard. But we'll be right back. Again, you've been watching Corning Bobcat Football live via the Corning Sports Report. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsor. Harold's Barbecue out of Corning, Arkansas. Proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcats. The best barbecue in town by a stoplight. Stop by and say hi to the crazy pitmaster, Lyndon Massey. Carry out, dine in, catering. Come hungry, leave happy. Harold's Barbecue. A big thanks to Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Kathy Goodman and staff would like to invite you to drop by for any of your pharmaceutical needs and or Razorback and Bobcat apparel. Drop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday 9 to 1, or use the convenient drive-thru. Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Red Taylor Ford, locally owned and operated by the Taylor family since 1977. Their company has been an integral part of the Corning community since their beginning, participating and or donating to basically every major community project to come before them. They have a top-notch service department with master certified technicians. Contact them for all of your automotive needs at 870-857-3516 or at www.redtaylorford.com.
This is Mike Vincent, Certified Public Accountant. I've been a Bobcat fan for as long as I can remember, having worn the black and gold as a student years ago. Join me in supporting our students as they proudly represent our school and community. And come see me on 2nd Street in downtown Corning for all your tax and accounting needs. Go Bobcats!
CSR would like to thank Parkview Restaurant of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. Parkview offers breakfast, lunch, and supper, including daily plate lunches, and they have a deli with a variety of lunch meats and nightly specials. Amy and Danny and Jordan are big supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Thank you to Parkview Restaurant. A special thanks to Richardson Family Dentistry out of Corning, Arkansas. Locally owned, locally operated, a fine dental office with a great staff that are all proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcat Athletics program. Richardson Family Dentistry. Your local Farm Bureau insurance company introducing Ag Promise, an exceptional policy that protects everything farmers rely on. Ag Promise is a competitively priced, easy to understand, and tailored to meet your specific needs. That's Farm Bureau's commitment to you, and they have a team of local agents and adjusters ready to back it up. Give them a call today to protect your agribusiness. It's not complicated, it's a promise. Ag Promise, 870-857-6788.
Hey all you Bobcats, this is Ty Price of Price Farms, and I want to challenge everyone to attend at least 5 football games this year. Let's show our boys that we believe in them. Remember, once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat.
A special thanks to Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation on their sponsorship. Whether it's grain bins, wells, pumps, underground pipe, or any service of that nature, Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation will take care of you. Rhonda and Jerry Solace would like to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. First Choice Healthcare in Corning, Arkansas, proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics, celebrating 25 years of community healthcare. At First Choice Healthcare, we practice compassionate, affordable healthcare for everyone to help improve lives and build healthier communities. First Choice Healthcare, your community, your health. CSR would like to give a special thanks to B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas, for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Brian and Lisa Bass are proud graduates of Corning High School, and they invite you to call them for any of your well drilling needs. 870-215-3808, B&B Well Drilling. A big thanks to Clay County Electric Co-op out of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. CCE is an electric utility company in Clay County with dedicated workers and a friendly staff, and have always been proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Clay County Electric Co-op, 3111 US 67, Corning, Arkansas, 870-857-3521. A special thanks to Woolard Flying Service out of Corning, Arkansas for supporting Bobcat Athletics. Matt Wooler would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck this season and also remind them that the sky is the limit. Woolard Flying Service, 870-857-3839. A special thanks to Civil Engineering Associates for being proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics. 2 locations, one in Jonesboro, one in Poplar Bluff. Professional engineer John Seelig of CEA would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Keith and Rhonda Turner of K-Ron Farms would like to encourage the community to support the students of the Corning School District. Whether it is a sporting event or an academic accomplishment, these students are representing our school. We need to let them know how proud we are of them. Let's show our Bobcat pride. It's great to be a Bobcat. K-Ron Farms. Looking for a good and reliable used car? Stop by and see the father-son combination of Mark and Kyle Williams at Mark's Car ER Auto Sales. Proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcats, locally owned and operated, 870-565-5046. Wiedemann Farms, 561 County Road 131 in Corning, Arkansas. Wiedemann Farms has been serving the Corning community since 1978. Larry and Mary Wiedemann are proud supporters of not only the city of Corning, but of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Wiedemann Farms, go Cats. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Boschlicker Brothers Farms for sponsoring our endeavor. The Boschlickers have always been avid Bobcats and avid supporter of all things Corning athletics. Thank you again, Boschlicker Brothers Farms. First National Bank takes the banking experience and customizes it to fit you. Whether it's supporting your Corning Bobcats or saving you time by eliminating trips to the bank, First National Bank puts you first, always. Member FDIC and equal housing lender, First National Bank. Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann out of Corning, Arkansas. Extremely kind-hearted people who not only support the community, but they also support the Corning Bobcat Athletics. Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to State Representative Joe Jett for sponsoring our endeavor. Mr. Joe Jett has always been active in the community, whether it's supporting the town of Corning or it's supporting Bobcat Athletics. This is a political ad paid for by State Representative Mr. Joe Jett. Corning Sports Report would like to give a shout out to Watson Oil Company for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Locally owned, locally operated. Kelly and Chad Watson would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Watson Oil Company, 406 Southeast 1st Street, Corning, Arkansas, 870-857-0006. Most of us are more comfortable doing important business with people we know and trust. You've been running into shelter insurance agent Kirk Scobie and Corning at church, at the grocery store, and the county fair for more than 25 years now. If personal service, trust, and easy access to your insurance agent are important to you, give Kirk Scobie or his team a call. Contact Kirk Scobie and ask about a free personal protection review for your auto, home, or life insurance today. From all the guys here at CSR, we'd like to give a special thanks to Mike Townsend. Mike Townsend is the owner and operator of Mike Townsend Farms, LLC out of Corning, Arkansas. Whether it's grain, lime, hay, byproducts, gravel, and litter, Mike Townsend Farms covers it all. Again, thank you to Mike Townsend Farms, LLC. Corning Sports Report would like to give a shout out to Rockwell Farms out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas. Logan and Karen Rockwell have been avid supporters of not only the city of Corning, but of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Logan and Karen would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Rockwell Farms. CSR would like to give a special shout out to Heritage Ag out of Hoxie, Arkansas. Serving Arkansas farmers since 1966, leading the farm equipment industry into the 21st century. Call Brody Morrow, salesman at 870-886-6663 or 870-809-1822, Heritage Agriculture of Arkansas.
When you need to find a part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Midwest Auto Parts, longtime proud supporters of the Corning Bobcats. Locally owned by the George family and serving your community since 1946. Midwest Auto Parts.
Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
And we're live. We're back here in Manila, Arkansas. Corning Sports Report's coverage of Bobcat football tonight. Your Bobcats are a winner in a big fashion. They came in here and spoiled the Manila Lions homecoming. I'm here. I'm joined with all of my CSR staffers tonight. I appreciate you guys. Take a bow. No? Maybe not? Okay, there we go. They listen really well. I'm telling you, it's an easy bunch to work with. Good Lord, guys. Anyways, we got some score updates for you. Let's go out to 3-3A conference. We got Newport 34, Hoxie 13. That's a third quarter. Osceola, my goodness, this was a ball game early, folks. Listen to this, 54-6. Osceola over Walnut Ridge. Are you kidding me? EPC, of course, we played them, so we kind of pay attention to them. 48-16. I was trying to look for any more scores that were close to us. I don't see any that I can tell from there. Stats-wise, let's get to a little bit of stats. Give these kids some love here, okay? Clay Smith had 14 carries for 69 yards, 9 passes for 59 yards. That's over 100 yards of total offense for your captain of the ship, number 12 in white, Clay Smith. Jake Gutierrez was banged up, but you wouldn't have known it by watching him. 17 carries for 100 yards. He broke the century barrier there. And Gary Comstock, again, started the season as a third-string option. This man went 11 carries for 63 yards. That's nearly 6 yards a carry. That's unbelievable, folks. We did have 8 flags, though, and I'm sure Treyway's not happy about that. And there wasn't yellow flags. There were pink flags, so maybe there's like a donation thing to a charity for breast cancer. Maybe that's why we're committing so many penalties tonight. Well, let's go to the defensive side of this for you. Comstock, it looks like, had about 6 tackles. Smith was on 3. Amaker all over the place. That Nat, he had 7 tackles a night. The sophomore, Red Eddington, get this, 5, maybe 6 tackles, 5.5 tackles there for him. And you had Dylan Richmond back there for a sack. There's a few others as well. Parker Davis, great night. Bo Young, great night. And, of course, we had Bryden Hewitt, who's back from the concussion protocol. Great night. We're great to see Dylan Wheeler back out there, too. That was a scary, scary deal a few weeks ago. All right, so do we have any social media stuff that we can look at here real quick? There was a movie that the guys up here in the booth mentioned, Cool Runnings, and White Men Can't Jump. That's true, right? Yeah, we can't jump. We don't have any athletes in this group right here, I can promise you. We're sticking to video, I promise you. So, I tell you what, there's the score updates, the stats. Listen, we got a big-time game next week. It's on the road again at Hoxie. Hoxie's had 2 big-time games back-to-back. They've had Osceola and Newport. Maybe that wears on them a little bit. You got 2 teams like that you're chasing all night long, as Lionel Richie says. And it's tough. Maybe you take a beating there, and maybe that'll give us a little bit of an edge next week at Hoxie. It's on the road. We had a great crowd tonight. We expect one there. We want you to be there if you can, okay? We really would appreciate it. Junior high will be at home next Thursday night against Hoxie as well. And, Jared, I believe you wanted to mention Sports Therapy Podcast. Take it over, my man.
Sure, Sports Therapy Podcast. We just released an episode this morning. It's our Freaky Friday spooktacular episode. I didn't really give Corning some love. I didn't know of any spooky things that happen at Corning, but we shared some spooky experiences and some tall tales and some myths that happened in around where Tim was born in Little Rock, and I even share one of my own spooky stories that happened to me whenever I was young. Anybody have any spooky stories up here? Anything that happened to you?
Tell us the story.
Tell us what?
Tell us the story. Is it long?
Well, no, but you gotta go to the podcast and listen to it.
Okay, we will.
Am I wrong? Is there anything with Corning, any kind of crazy thing? Is there a graveyard? Go and blink your eyes. I'm, that's, yeah.
I don't know, but well.
All right. Anyways, yeah, go take a listen to that.
Appreciate you, Jared. They do a great job. They helped us with the Coach Campbell, podcast. And, again, Coach Campbell, our thoughts with you tonight, including Danny and Jordan. Mr. Bronny says, good job, Bobcats. Judy Pritchett, way to go, Bobcats. That's what WTG means, I'm assuming. Nobody's helping me. They just leave me on a limb. I'll tell you what, good teammates here. Kelly Archer says, great job. First time listening, home seeing Peg. Not sure what Peg. We'll figure that one out later. Whitney Leonard, woohoo! Everyone's looking at me, I'm sorry. Go Gary, she says. Michael Hogan says, came in late, but happy to see the Bobcats won. Much love from Florida, the Sunshine State. That's fantastic. Well, I'm going to tell you what, even Florida wouldn't have had better weather tonight, I promise you. This was fantastic. Ricky Betts is what you're supposed to have been working. You're watching, you're working, man. Come on. Scott, his pay's deducted. 2 Tootsie Rolls down to 1. Scott Masterson was watching. We appreciate everybody tonight. You guys tuned in big numbers like you always do. You guys have tuned in such big numbers that as far as social media goes, Facebook and YouTube, we are the #1 high school football live streaming company in the entire state. There they go. Now they're finally, there we go. And that's because of y'all. That's because of you guys. Y'all are fantastic. Love the fans tonight. And I love Growl. He was here. We're about to shut this place down. They're about to turn the lights out on us. So, guys, we got to go. Again, Bobcats spoil Manila's homecoming here. We're coming to you live Thursday from home from the wonderful, friendly confines of Bobcat Stadium in beautiful, crime-free Corning, Arkansas. That'll be a junior high game, kickoff at 7. We'll probably go live around 6:45, 7-ish, following the 7th grade football game. And then next Friday night, we want to see you there, okay, at Hoxie, Arkansas, as we battle the Mustangs. We'll go live there. For everybody here at CSR, I've been Andy Earls. You've been great. We appreciate you. Good night. Go Bobcats.